Hello everybody and welcome back to another On The Table episode, guys. So, what am I going to be showing you guys today? Well, again, it's going to be a little bit more progress with some of my Black Shield stuff, namely the vehicles and the armour that I've managed to procure. First thing we're going to look at is, firstly, I want to say this Black Shield project is going to be immense by the end of it. So I've managed to accumulate quite a few vehicles, and there's just loads of stuff that's just yet to come. Stuff that's not built is like another maybe 14 Assault Marines and a bunch of Devastators, plus a Predator and another Rhino. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to show you what I've managed to do. So guys, you guys might remember me showing you the Contemptor Dreadnought. Which is this guy here. Now, I've pretty much done him, although it's got to be said, I am having trouble in this hellish heat that we've been having. Seriously, it is hotter than Satan's dick in here today. It is ridiculously hot in the UK at the moment. And when I mean, it's ridiculous, I mean, it's like, we're not used to this kind of heat. It's like, it's like over 30 degrees where I am, which is about 83 degrees Fahrenheit, which I believe is what our friends across the pond measure it in. So yes, it's over 80 degrees, which is bonkers. But as a result, the barrels on this Contemptor keep drooping like a flaccid penis. Yeah, they keep dropping like balls. There's a lot of penis jokes going on right now. Let's curb that. But yeah, so they keep. I keep having to rebend them back into position, which is slightly annoying because I'm doubting the structural integrity of how these are going to actually hold out. Mainly because if you bend a paperclip or bend something to and fro a lot of the time, no matter how warm it is, it will snap. And I don't want the autocannons to snap because they're freaking cool. So, let's zoom in and get a look at a bit of the detail on this guy. So, really, really nice to do. Really easy to paint. I don't know why I never finished the other Contemptors that I did a long while ago. Maybe because I'm just lazy. But anyway, I was going to go with like a powered kind of claw design, and this was like that bright, glowy, luminous green, but it just detracted from the model. It looked really cheap and really nasty, and it just didn't fit the model at all, so I decided to paint them back silver, and I might do the very edges with a brighter silver as well in the future. As for lenses, I've finally worked out what colour I'm going to do the eye lenses on these guys. I'm going to do them like this orange colour because it just adds a nice little splash of colour and a nice little highlight to it, as you'll see on the Predator that I'm going to show you guys in a second. Obviously got the purity seals done. I left these on because, again, it just broke up some of the monotony of the grey. I know I'm saying, I wanted to like kind of strip it of all kind of like iconography and things, but I decided not to. Again, I decided to leave the Imperial Aquila here, as I believe this is the old style Aquila from when the Imperium was once great, which is what these Black Shields like to remember. They like to remember a day when the legions were strong and powerful before the corruption and the bureaucracy of everything all happened. But yeah, so really, really nice model. I've got to put a little wash on these magazines as well. I just quickly painted those before. The back of him, again, just more standard stuff. I think I'm going to go in with some heavy engine oil effects and maybe a little bit of rust effects on there, just to show a bit of an age one, to give it a bit more battered appearance. Especially seeing as we've got lots of heavy battle damage on this guy. But yeah, so moving on, I've actually done a where the pissing hell has it gone? How do you lose a Rhino tank? This is ridiculous. I don't know where it's gone. I literally had a Rhino tank in front of me. Ah, here it is. I basically, these are the first sets of things that I've bought for my army, because I needed some transport. I couldn't find any really cheap enough on eBay that were in a good enough condition that I'd want to repaint. So I ended up buying a bunch of Rhinos just to transport my guys around, because transports, I think, in 8th edition are going to be very, very important, considering that transport and armour generally has a lot more wounds, hull points. So that's really, really good. So I've got a couple of these guys still to build and paint, but this is the general kind of theme that I'm going for with my rhinos. I'm going for a very, very dirty grey kind of scheme with some nice lots of like grime and stuff along the bottom. Again, I'm going to oil all this up under here and then maybe add some rust effects on like the hinges and like the cracks and crevices and stuff, just again to show a bit of age. I've kind of tried to break up the one-tone grey with a darker, kind of like a more bluey kind of grey in places, and that's a bit more evident on the Predator that I'm about to show you guys. Also, I've not finished doing the Storm Bolter here, which is ridiculous. You've got to pay for your Storm Bolter now in 8th edition. What kind of bullshit is that? What kind of witchcraft is that? It's fucking stupid. But yeah, so this is how they're going to look ultimately. Nothing overly fancy. I'm going to obviously maybe do some object source lighting on the headlights and stuff. But other than that, very, very basic paint job. I'm not really looking at going too hardcore into them because they're just transports. Nextly, I'm going to show you my Predator. This is I think it's a Democles Predator that I got. This is a Forge World 1. Absolutely love this Predator. It is quite possibly my favourite, one of my favourite tank models now. Just because I love the dome. I love the dome. This did spin. There we go, it's just stuck with paint. I love the fact that it's like a rounded dome. You don't often see an awful lot of that rounded shape, kind of like in a lot of Warhammer 40k. I obviously left it off just for ease of transport, and I also decided to magnetise, and I magnetised the side sponsons as well, because if I want to order any more of these, I can add the las cannon ones. Yeah, this was I've forgotten how much I enjoyed messing about with magnets. They're really, really cool. And I actually bought a new tool to do this. I bought a Tamiya handy router, which is the grey Tamiya hand tool, and whereas the handy drill has a lot of torque and it's a lot powerful, this has a lot of speed because it's used for boring holes, and this is the perfect size to fit a magnet. For those of you that don't know, or maybe even struggle getting magnets to fit in their miniatures if they're trying to magnetise, I find if you do the hole a little bit bigger than what you need, and so what I do, I tend to drill a guide hole in with a drill. That again removes some material for the router, and then what I do, I tend to scrape a little bit with my craft knife, just like round and round, again to remove some more material, and then I go in with the handy router and basically smooth out the hole and dig it in a little bit deeper. What I then do, I put a little blob of super glue in the bottom of it, like a tiny little blob, a little blob of green stuff over the top of that to secure it. Then I push the magnet right down into there and get it as chaff as I can, smooth over the green stuff with my finger, like get it out of the way of the magnet, and then what I do is I get another blob of super glue, put it over the top, and then I get like a plastic baggie or something, or like a plastic glove, and I can smooth it all over the top of it so that it holds the magnet in really fast, and it works really well, and that's not going to fall out anytime soon. I've also got in here, if it would open, the auto cannon. I thought it fell on the floor then. I was like, no, don't break. I've got the autocannon. Now, autocannons are really fucking insane in the new edition. I think they can fire like 8 shots or something, but they're really, really useful to have. I mean, this configuration with the heavy bolters and the autocannon is some serious fire support. Like, some serious fire support for the guys, for the Marines and things. Really awesome kit. I loved it. It just has this really nice old school feel with retaining the same kind of dimensions as the new kind of the new Rhino chassis. As you can see here again, guys, I've kind of gone for the orange lenses. I really need to redo that. That's proper amateur. Don't look at that. But then the viewing port on top of the turret here, I've gone for like orange lenses as well. And I might pick up some Tamiya clear orange just to give that glossy effect. And you can also see how what I've done, in fact it's not that evident on this model, but again I've broken up the monotony of the grey with some darker grey. It's probably better if I take the turret off and then flip it on its side like that. So we've got kind of like the lighter grey here than the darker grey here that's almost going to a black, and that just breaks up a little bit nicer and it adds a little bit more detail to it. I think, again, I'm going to add some more rust effects, especially around these bits here, and like the exhaust and things, just because it would add a nice little splash of colour, but yet look really worn and really, really battered and stuff like that. But yeah, really, really fun, and I got like little splashes of red to tie it into the rest of my black shield as well. Really fun model to paint. To build, I'll be honest with you, it was a bit of a pain in the ass, because excuse me guys, I've not had much sleep, it's been that hot. It's been like sleeping inside a fucking volcano. I swear to God, the other night it was that hot in my room. 2 hobbits came by and tried to chuck a ring in it. Fucking dirty little bastards. But yeah, so I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. Ah, yes. The side pieces are Forge World, and they came quite incredibly warped. I don't know whether or not it was the heat that did it in the post or the post office or something, but they were really badly warped. So I had to like rebend them a lot. The turret and stuff was all right. The auto cannon, this was a fucking shambles. This was just like a proper floppy donkey dick. But yeah, so it's a pretty cool model apart from that in regards to building it. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to add again a few more effects. I'm just going to stow that away in there, because why wouldn't you store it away? I could even store the heavy bolters in there if I really wanted to. But yeah, so this is going to be some serious fire support on the battlefield, and I think I might be testing it out today, because I might be going to a secret place. You guys will know if you have been keeping track on the Facebook as to what I've been up to, but there will be a video coming soon about where I have been off to, going on my days off all the time. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Please let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the orange lenses. Do they go? Do you like them? Do you think they look cool? I think they look really cool personally, but you guys might have mixed opinions about it. But I would love to hear about them in the comments in the doobly-doo down below. Yeah, that literally is. I don't think I've done that much because, like I said, it's been so unbearably hot in here. I just can't even function. It's that bad. But anyway, that being said, I'm going to leave it there, guys, on that bombshell, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Don't forget to like, favourite, and subscribe if you like what you've seen. If you like more content, leave a comment in the doobly-doo down below. Don't forget to check out the Facebook page. The link is in the doobly-doo down below as well, and I will see you guys in the next video. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great one. See you now, and goodbye.